Well, are we just gonna call April a wash or what?
Making it brighter, right through the gray.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole if you are new, and thanks so much for clicking on today's video, which is an April no buy or low buy spending update. Now, if you've been watching this series thus far, in 2025, we've done pretty damn good, not going to sugarcoat it. However, for the month of April, wow, we definitely went out the window. I don't know what's happened, but we're gonna sit here and talk through it. You guys hold me accountable. I know a lot of you guys are struggling with this as well. This is not easy. Just like most things in life, whether that be fitness, finances, relationships, all of it needs work and all of it is hard. None of it is easy, but man, April really threw me for a loop as far as me getting sucked back into old tendencies and old ways, and I'm here to be honest and upfront with y'all about it. So let's get right into it. So for the month of April, as far as absolute no-buy days, they were pretty non-existent. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 30 days. Dang. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys the results first. I usually wait till the end and then we'll kind of talk through it together. You can relate to me on your struggles and stuff. Go ahead and leave them down below because I feel like April was a rough month financially for a lot of people. I did not save this month at all. So usually I'm always like, I saved a total of whatever this month and whatever on groceries. I'm here to tell you we are not there for April. So I actually spent $103.44 more this April than I did in 2024's April. So that's fun times. And then grocery savings, we spent a total of $891.89 this month on groceries. Last year we spent $737.34. I also have to give myself with grace with that. So we spent $154.55 more on groceries this month than last year. Give myself a little bit of grace because things are going up. It's just everything is so freaking expensive and we're buying a lot of the same things. I'm trying to be mindful. If you watch those grocery hauls, you'll know I grocery hop, jump store to store to try to save a freaking penny. And it adds up, but it ain't adding up enough. And it's just gonna get worse as far as me spending a lot on groceries because of summer coming up. Both the boys are gonna be here. I'm buying more because Waylon's taken his lunch now and he wasn't. He was eating school lunch, so that did help us out a little bit. Y'all understand and y'all feel me because y'all are going through the same motions and things as well. But I'm giving myself some grace because I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can and I'm being mindful of the spending with the groceries, and that's honestly all I can ask and do rather than just like being willy-nilly and just buying everything I see and being negligent. So we're not doing that. So I'm proud of myself in that retrospect. Let's talk about some expenses that kind of made us go over $100. And granted, that's not terrible, but I'm always wanting to be either like an even kill as far as last year to this year, or be like, oh, I saved a little bit of money, you know, compared to last year. So honestly, Easter, that definitely broke the bank a little bit. For Easter here anyway, we always fill the boys' baskets up with things that they need for summer. We're gonna buy them anyway, so why not put them in their basket? So Trey needed some shorts, Waylon needed some clothes, so I went to Bell, got some things off of Amazon, filled up their basket with that, so that was a little bit of an expenditure. I had my yearly allergy appointment, which, you know, cost for my copay for that, which, you know, gotta do it because of #allergies. We had some definitely essentials that I purchased. Remember I told you guys I was going to invest in the wool dryer balls versus getting the dryer sheets, and I did that. And by the way, I'm loving that with the essential oils, way better than a dryer sheet ever. So if you were on the fence on converting to the wool dryer balls versus dryer sheets, they're not only better for you, but I feel like they smell so much better and will cost you money in the long run. So definitely do that. I would have saved money. I went and got my hair colored, and this is going to be a new expenditure for the year. Every 8 weeks, I'm going to get it touched up. Now, granted, it won't be as much as it was this initial first time when I go and do my touch-ups and stuff, but it was a big blow, and I definitely would have been like, I saved hundreds of dollars this month if I wouldn't have got my hair done. So let's just blame it on the hair. There we go. But treat yourself and live your best life, and you're not taking this money with you to the grave is my philosophy. You don't want to be negligent with it and go crazy, but you know, I'm living life now in the present. I can't take it with me when I die. So there's that. Also went on our lake house Easter trip. A lot of that was paid for ahead of time, but obviously there was a couple of things where we, you know, bought some things for that trip. So that was a little hike in the budget as well. Went to Dollar Tree. If you watched that Dollar Tree haul, I spent $20 there. I did write that down. Got my nails done this month like I always do. But let's talk about where we kind of went down a black hole and maybe we really would have saved some money even with the hair is what I'm trying to say. So for my absolute nose, one of those on here since the beginning of the year has been clothes. Now, I'm gonna make you guys happy. I finally committed and I have been organizing and cleaning my closet. It's taking me forever because I'm doing it the way that I want to do it. I'm doing it the right way, which means I'm trying on every freaking piece of clothing, looking in the mirror. If I don't have some like instant gratification or like, I love this, it's getting donated. And I have 4 bags filled up to the brim and I'm still not done. And I'm trying to organize and rearrange things where I want them so I'll be able to see them. I can get more use out of them. And I'm loving it where it is so far. However, I got sucked into the spring break sales, you know, the emails that get sent to your phone. You see the stuff on social media. I have, however, been needing to invest in some bottoms. I feel like I have tops galore. I do have a lot of skirts, okay? I do have a lot of skirts, but as far as jeans, I pretty much donated all the ones I had because they're forever old and I never liked the ones anyway. So I bought some really good staple pieces is what I'm saying that will last forever that I can mix and match with other pieces I already have that are existing to make my dollar stretch in the long run. And I invested in some good pieces versus like cheap Walmart, Shein pieces like that will last. And I know that will be in that closet for a long time. So I did spend a little money on that. I also bought some tops. They're not here yet, but some spooky tanks for the summer. I don't really have that going on, so I did splurge on that. Also went to Ulta yesterday and I got some new makeup. Y'all know makeup was on my note or use up first, which I decluttered all that, but I did need a new mascara. And as far as like a couple of fun things, you know, especially since I did change my hair, I feel like it's changed a lot of other things. And I'm trying to make those coexist, if that makes sense. And it's bringing me joy and it's bringing me happy. I'm using Mother's Day and my birthday as an excuse. My birthday's on June 1st as to why I'm buying these things. And those are my presents to myself. So there's that. I confess my sins to you guys. I did make an Amazon order with some accessories to go along with everything as well. So I have been buying stuff is what I'm trying to say. I've been buying things. I've definitely not been as strict as I was the past few months. I'm allowing myself to do things that I wasn't allowing myself to do the past few months. So I've got to get it in check. I've got to get it in check. It's not excessive. I'm making excuses for myself. I'm justifying. Y'all see this? This is not healthy patterns here, but I am not going crazy. Like, look, if I wanted to go crazy, I'd go crazy because there's a lot of things that I wanted in that initial order. I told you guys as far as the pants, a lot of things I wanted for the spooky tops and I limited myself. I'm still trying is what I'm trying to say. I'm still trying to be cognizant and aware of what I'm doing and not be totally excessive and totally fall into the I want it all, because I can definitely do that. And that's where I was last year. So I feel like even though I am kind of sneaking and slipping back to some old ways as far as buying of some things, I am still leaps and bounds better than what I was doing last year, if that makes sense. Now we are going into spooky season. It is officially halfway to Halloween. Whoop whoop for my spooky bees. And we have not, as I'm filming this, you're watching this on the next day, and still I don't know what the deal is. Home Depot has not launched their halfway to Halloween animatronics and stuff yet. I'm trying to be good on that. I have one in mind that I want to purchase. But I know like At Home and all these that don't have animatronics, but they have like really cool stuff. I'm gonna get sucked in, but I told you guys that was not in my budget as far as Halloween stuff, like whatever my spooky heart's desires, but I'm still gonna be mindful, right? Be mindful of it. And y'all know I use most of this stuff all year. It's not just Halloween stuff and it gets put in the attic. It stays out all year, and I'm being mindful too of buying pieces that will be longer use with having them out all year versus packed up just for the season, if that makes sense. But all that is about to come on us as far as the store is being filled with all the things. My sister and I going on our hunting, as we call it. If you're a spooky babe, you know. So I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you'll know I'm posting about it all the time because it is definitely my vibe. It's definitely my vibe, and I live for it, and what brings me such joy. And I always say, do the things that bring you joy. But I'm gonna be mindful. I'm gonna try to be good and be my best. You guys, hold my hand, hold me hand. Have me be accountable, please. I wanted to be raw and real on this month's update because you know, you could definitely follow people and they'll come on here and totally lie to your ass and tell you exactly what they want you to think and hear, but y'all know that's not my style. And I think that's why a lot of you guys relate, because we're going through the same shit together. Like, we're struggling together, we're having triumphs together, and we can relate to each other because I keep it raw and real here with y'all. So not a great month as far as savings. We didn't save anything. We didn't save anything as far as comparing to last year. However, I will tell you guys that, you know, I told you on the last update video that the hubby and I, with most of our like savings and investments and stuff, we did invest some money in something. I'm not going to get into the specifics of it, and we're making a lot of money with what we're doing off that. So we did. I guess it would way overcompensate this, is what I'm saying. But I'm not like sharing all that kind of stuff with y'all, just like my bank statement and comparing that, and that's what we're going off of. But if you're struggling, just know that you're not alone out there. Just if you're doing anything to better your savings and to be mindful, especially where we are in today's economy and with all the shit going on right now, y'all, it is rough and tough. It's rough and tough. So if you're doing anything to just try to be better than what you're doing versus just, you know, letting it all go out the window, kudos to you, and give yourself a pat on the back because you're doing good. You're doing good, and that's all you can ask of yourself, and just try to be better. Try to reel it in when you want to make an Amazon order. Look, I've got stuff in my cart right now. Y'all know I've been putting things in my cart and we just let it sit there and we pretend, but I haven't been pretending. I've been buying stuff. So I'm trying to be very good and to reel it in, because you can get sucked back in that wormhole really quick. At least I can anyway, especially when you're tempted by social media and all the things being thrown at you like, oh my God, look at this latest and greatest, and you feel like you need something. Like I said, especially with the times going on, it can get a little sad and depressing, and those kind of things perk you up and make you feel better, for at least for a little bit, right? There's that. I'm gonna leave it there, but leave in the comments down below what you're struggling with or what you freaking crushed and killed. Like, it doesn't have to be a Debbie Downer for this month in this video as far as the comments and you guys sharing. Share anything that you experienced this month for your low buy or no buy. I know everybody would love to see it. I would love to see it. So share that in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you look forward to these, no matter if they're like over the top positive or if we had kind of a setback like we did this week. Subscribe if you're new. We are still trucking along, y'all. We're still trying our best to save a penny where we can. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified every month when we talk about the money stuff. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are trucking along. We're here in May. We're gonna crush this month. Another long month leading into summer though. So I'm gonna, oh my gosh, we have a huge grocery haul coming up. Just letting you guys know that I'm spending a lot of money at one time, but that is stuff that's going to last us months. Like a lot of non-food things, paper products, aluminum foil, all that shit is so freaking pricey, but at least I won't have to buy it every single month. So it should save us in the long run is what I'm hoping. Y'all have an awesome day. Y'all have an awesome weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for holding me accountable, and we're gonna hold each other's hand for the rest of this year for this little buy no buy.